Finally. Uh, Hi, everybody. Carl here. I wanted to go live. Uh, well, for one thing, because I'm kind of lazy. I don't want to shoot a vid right now, take the time to edit it, and then put it up. And it takes a long time to get up. What I wanted to do was work on these schematics and kind of show you guys what's going on. Hi, Inga, how you doing? Fantastic to see you here. I wanted to put these together and then put them to use. Go in and actually use them with the stereo. So I just thought I'd give you guys an idea, you know, what I'm doing. Because I said I would kind of give an update, so I'm updating, and it's really nice to see you guys coming in here. It's fantastic. Uh, what I've been doing is since I got the schematics uh, for the Radio Shack Optimus stereo, and talk about, man, that was talk about a blessing, But that old saying, they say, "Be careful what you wish for," because I tell you what, it's just about whoa, that kind of a big schematic, and I, I'm one of those kind of guys. I'm a kind of old fashioned, and where I like reading a paper or a book when it comes to doing something, because that's what I've been doing my whole life. And having a computer is really cool to use, to be able to pull up with this page and that. And I like using it because I can hit like 400% and boom, I'm sitting here on this thing. I'm trying to read. What's that voltage say? Because it's like so small, little teeny. I can go to the computer then. I know the area that I'm working on. I can blow that up and I've got all my numbers there and it works great. But, when I'm sitting there and I'm trying to solder, I'm trying to, use a tracer and go from this point to that point. And then plus, it's kind of nice. And I know I'm in the house of dark here. It's only, what, close to 5:30 here, and it's been cloudy all day. It's dark. But if you can see this, and let's say you're going to draw from here to here, to kind of keep a record of what you've been, what you've been doing, it's easier just to write on here. Take colored pencil and put your marks, and you can follow your uh, lines wherever you're going. Where on, you can do it on a computer. You can have like a draw, paint program. Then you try to do it with the mouse now. I just like to be able to zip, and I'm done. So what I've been doing, I printed this. These are some of the start parts. These are the boards, which makes it kind of nice because it actually shows the board. I've got that, like this one here. I don't know if this is reading backwards to you guys or not. That's for the volume and that. And I can actually look at the board and then transfer this to the actual schematic part. Here's another one. The infamous, everybody was telling me, go to page 166. That's page 166. So, and then I started actually doing the schematic, and I kind of labeled some areas. This one here is like a single sheet because that's one separate area. That's at the front of the main piece, the main amp, and it's real easy to get to, and so that's kind of laid out there. And then I started doing the old let's put them together, because there was so much I'd have to go to page, and then I started cutting them, and then I would kind of put them together as best I could. So I'm not taking one page and trying to match it together. I can just keep right on going. Like, I'm tracing this signal, and I can go there and just keep right on going, drawing my line. And naturally, they had to keep getting bigger and bigger. There's another one. As you follow on as it goes on. And then with the ones with the ICs, Let's see if I can show this. I did 3 on this one. And, here's the thing. They don't exactly match. Each page doesn't exactly match up, but they're close enough to where I can follow. And then if I have to, I will go back to the computer. I can blow it up, look at it, put little notes in there, and it's like, it works great. Now, and then this one, this is the one I actually use 4 pages, but, that same principle. That way, if I can follow all the way across, all the way, every one of those points that it goes to. And the nice thing about these schematics, they've got the voltages on them, which for those of you that do any kind of work on this, when you're trying to track down a problem area, many times that area, where let's say it should be on these because there's a lot of IC chips on here, it should be 5 volts. Well, you go there and it's like 0.9 or 1.2, and you know that it's not coming in the way it's supposed to. Well, there's a problem there. You can take that pin and start going back, and if you can find your area that way. So it makes it so much easier having these. That's why before I was saying, I can trace all this down, but it's so tough to do when you don't have a schematic. You don't have, what are these voltages supposed to be? I'll give you a perfect example. I'll tell you what, this might get a little weird. Let me see if I can pop this up here first. Okay, and I hope you guys can see this. Let me see if we're in the ballpark. Okay, whoa, okay. Now, like here, all these they're saying 5 volts, 5 volts, 5 volts for this chip. And you go over to the next chip, and there's more. They're all 5 volts, 5 volts, 5 volts. But if you come down here, this one is 1.3. You're supposed to, that's a data going out, and it's only supposed to be 1.3. So let me get back. Let me put this back where it's supposed to be. Sorry, I didn't mean to bounce you guys around. But there we go. Excuse me. So my point is, if you would be going down that chip and you're going, well, I want to check this out, check that out, check this out, and they're all 5 volts. You get to that one that was supposed to be 1.9 or 3, and you're going to assume because all the other ones are 5 volts, that one's should be 5 volts too, but actually it's 3. So you read it as 3 and you go, it's got to be a problem. And that can, now you're running into the circuit and you're trying to find what the problem is when there is no problem. So having that information is golden. It's key. And like I said, how ZB 1971 found that, but man, oh man, that's, and like I said, you kind of got to watch what you wish for, because the schematic is crazy. I mean, it's very complex. But when you look inside there, if some of you have seen my videos, that whole system is very complex with just not the main amp, but going back and through all the other components. Although I truly believe that the problem is in the main area. And that because I can actually get the tape to work, I can get the CD player to work, the FM comes on, AM comes on, you just, that I'm getting no single coming through. So I think once we maybe go to the equalizer and catch the signal there, I think we can maybe come back to the main board and hopefully find where it's stopping at and what's stopping it. That's my next thing. But first of all, you guys, I want to say thank you so much for coming here. I know this isn't all that exciting, and I'm in my ragtag. I'm going to be comfortable today shirt because it's Saturday and it's raining outside and there's nothing to do in here. and I'm just taking it easy, you know. And but I really appreciate you coming here and sharing this little bit of time with me. And you know, down the road, you may want to do what I'm doing here. You know, like if you get a schematic, print it out, put it all together, and then use a computer and your print deal. So let's see. Oh, Inga, thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. I feel honored that you come and enjoy my. Feel very privileged that you enjoy my videos. I'm very glad. I try to make them somewhat interesting, and so you know, I like I said, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. But okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. And like I said, once again, thank you so much for joining me on this. And I will. I'll be updating even more as I go. I just wanted to show what I do, especially when I have a complex schematic. Which I don't know if any of you followed me when I was doing that old Philco. I did the same thing. I printed them out, put them together, and it really helped me on the bench. So maybe it'll help you too. Until then, everybody have a fantastic weekend. Please take care of yourself and be kind to each other. And I'll be talking to you again real soon. Bye now.